Welcome to Backroads Wednesday. I was actually going to do a spooky back road and do it at night, but the problem with that is you wouldn't be able to see me inside. I don't know how much you will see outside. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. I wish it could, but... And my windshield is going to be a little dirty because I have a tree at home that has been leaking sap non-stop. I'm very concerned about that. And I just ran out of washing flood. Today I am taking you guys on a back road called Union Ridge. And while we're on this back road, I'm going to tell some stories about it. Let's get started. Welcome to Union Ridge. Got a couple things to say about this road. For starters, I used to travel this road every single day to get my son to school about 23 years ago, believe it or not. Every single day. And not to mention, when I used to travel this road, I used to have some friends, a couple of them, one mainly that lived in Texas, I used to chat with in Yahoo Chat. You guys remember Yahoo Chat? Every other day or something, I used to chat with her, and I used to tell her the beauty of this road. See, back then I didn't have a camera to film it like I do now. Technology wasn't as good as it is now. And I used to tell her the beauty of this road. And it was hard to describe it, but guess what? She can see it now. That's right. She can see it. Oh, man. Yeah, every day I would take my son to school, and I wouldn't have to bring him back because he'd ride back on the school bus. He was in kindergarten. Oh, there's the mailman. Okay, we'll pick it up as soon as we pass the mailman. Okay, where was I? I forgot. You see how my mind forgets that easy? But yeah, I would tell her how beautiful one of my roads were. I had to take Justin to school. And yeah, that's right. He was in kindergarten, and that's back when they only had to go a half a day. Today, I think kindergartners got to go all day. At least I think. But yeah, look at this. Isn't this beautiful, y'all? And you got the creek right on the left-hand side. Every time I drove up this road, I used to just pretend that was mine for a moment. Now, we didn't live too far from here. By the way, we are in Manchester, Indiana. We didn't live too far from this area. It's when we lived in the country. Yeah, where we live at now isn't exactly city, but we moved from a road that got maybe 2 cars a day if we was lucky to a road that gets about 1,000 a day, if not more. I say probably more. I miss the country, but yeah. I will tell you this though, back then the road was in better shape. You know, it's kind of a little bit roughy. Yeah, roughy. That sounds like a dog, roughy. Rough. Oh Lord, I'm starting to sound like my father now. But yeah, now I can share this with my friend from Texas, and she can see the beauty 23 years later. Oh, don't run over that crab apple. Good, you didn't run over the crab apple. Good driving, Angie. But isn't this beautiful though, y'all? We're going to let it roll on through a little bit because I'm afraid when I turn it off and pick it back up, oh, there's Mr. Squirrel. I'm afraid I'm going to miss some really good shots. But my hand is tired today. Oh, let me tell you guys, behind the scenes, I've been editing all day. I've been editing up the Halloween special. I do have some bad news about that. I'll let you guys look at the beauty as I tell you about the Halloween special. I wasn't able to make it to Tunnelton, Indiana to get the haunted big tunnel. Holy smokes. Wasn't able to make it because of rain. So I had to go with plan B. I did the editing. I got it up on scheduler. I think it turned out okay. I think you guys might like it. Now remember, it's my very first ghost hunt, okay? And I will explain more of that in the video. If I had to do anything over, the intro to it, I would have done that a little bit different. But beyond that, I do like the work I did on it. Yeah. It was a lot of editing. Holy smokes, folks. Just so you know, it is, I think, a 43 or 43 minute video. Yeah, whenever I used to take my son to school, we used to play music, and he seemed to enjoy that on the way to school every single day. And you know, it's a good road to relax on, take your stress away, and just enjoy it. It truly is. It's one of the many back roads we have here in Southeastern Indiana. Like I said before, we're not going to run out of back roads, not for a long time. That's why I like doing Back Roads Wednesday. There's always got a back road to show y'all. And I like back roads. I mean, I prefer any back road any day of the week than your busy ass roads. I hate them. I truly do. Of course, I hate cities too. I'm a country person through and through. But look at this. This is beautiful. The only thing would make this even any prettier if that was limestone. It looked like some of that hill gave away. It must have done that last year or this spring. We had all that rain. One of the things you got to watch out for is the cars on this road, because sometimes they come so fast and they're in the middle of the road. And yeah, Indiana, at least where I live, the drivers here are not known for their driving, trust me. Of course, you can say that anywhere. You truly can. But isn't this beautiful? Holy. I think I'm showing a real treat today, Angie. Now, Angie's the one that picked this back road today, by the way. We was going to pick this one or the one going down towards Guilford. And I was like, you know what? I got a story I could tell on this one. Yeah. You know what we should do for the next back road? Take the back road that goes through the Happy Hollow Tunnel, the one we filmed about a couple months ago. That would be fantastic. Hey, now we're coming on to the top. Now, back when I used to take my son to school, my wife would work the daytimes, I would work the night. So my job was to take my son to school and make sure my daughter got on the bus. And Damien, which is my youngest son, was just a little guy then, about maybe 2 years old. So I would put him in a car seat, and he enjoyed it, at least I think he did, and just like Justin did. But yeah, this is the back road we picked for you all today. Now this is still beautiful, don't get me wrong, but not as pretty as it was when we was going by the creek. And what's funny was, since I traveled this road every single day, I got to know every inch of it. Now, I have traveled this road a few times over the last couple, over the last 23 years. But the other day when we came on this thing, it was like, what, about 15 years since we was on it last? And I'm sitting there, it's like, oh boy, I remember some of it, but not as well as I did. Now, this is what I used to call the roller coaster part of the road. We're going to let this run all the way through, y'all, okay? As you can see, this is what I call the roller coaster, because it looked like a roller coaster. And if you get enough speed, yeah, you know. But yeah, it goes up and down like a roller coaster. Like a kid's roller coaster. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Like a kid's roller coaster. And I'll tell you something else I used to do on this road, too. We're getting ready to come down here and go around the corner here in a few seconds. I used to get ideas from people's property of things they would have in their yard or they built in their yard. And I used to get ideas. Now, you see these houses? Well, as we was turning the corner, I witnessed that modular house being put in 23 years ago. But yeah, I used to have certain decorations in some of these yards years ago, and I'd be like, wow, that's pretty. I should do that in my yard. No. I think a lot of people do that. Oh, that's beautiful back there too. Well, we're almost at the end, guys. Yep, we're almost done with the road. And from here, we gotta go check out a dentist's office, because I have to take my son to the dentist tomorrow. And I want to know exactly where I'm going. I know the area, just don't know what building it's in. So Angie's driving today. She knows. She's going to show me. I got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow too. My son gets his driver's license. That's in the morning. I got to take him down for that. Kitt and I do. Then I got to take him to the dentist's office, and holy, yep, we're coming to the end. I hope you guys liked today's back road. Leave it down in the comments, and I will try to tell a story on every back road I go on if I have a story. If not, we just look at the beauty together, because we are going to do some back roads I've never been down. That's going to be hard to find though, but we are going to do some. Maybe next week we'll come up with one that has the tunnel. I don't know. I'll see how I feel then. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Next video will be my Halloween special. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. Can't wait for you guys to watch it. That makes sense. I'm tired today, guys. I've been editing all day. Overlook me. All right, we'll catch you next time.